It's the Nerds in the Hood. We here. We're doing our thing. What's going on? Episode 10, people. Looking good. And I'm happy to announce that with episode 10, we are on Instagram and we are now on Twitch. We are Twitch celebrities, people.
Twitch celebrities.
Twitch celebrities, right?
First time
Twitch
babies.
newbies.
He's not wrong. He's not wrong. I just heard a new tune in the background.
Fine, whatever. We're Twitch newbies. Okay, fine. We're Twitch newbies.
I heard a new tune from across the back.
Yeah. Yeah, just make sure we're on there. But we're good to go. But it's episode 10, Nerds in the Hood. We're doing our thing once again. If you're listening to us on the podcast, we welcome you back into the block. If you are watching us on Instagram Live or on Twitch, we welcome you here. We're here. You feel me? We're going to talk about all types of stuff. Hopefully we'll catch any comments you write. We're watching right now the digital red carpet premiere of Zack Snyder's Justice League film, which is pretty cool. Kevin Smith is hosting it. Shout out to the OG. And he's looking dapper. Yeah, with the snapback on. You know what I mean?
Yeah, for sure.
The takeaway is, I'm glad he's still here.
Yeah, look at all the Funko Pops.
That's what I was just about to say, man.
So.
Yo, you see, our Funko Pop is type weak, but we stepping it up. We brought out the Flash today.
Yeah, 3 to his 300, it looks like.
Yeah,
3,000 or something.
It don't matter, all right?
Yeah.
It don't matter, yo.
But before we do start our show, really, we just want to send our thoughts and prayers out to the lives that were lost yesterday, earlier this week, for those who listen on our podcast, the victims in Atlanta, in those spas, the unfortunate 8 people, and I don't know if there's any more than 8, but the unfortunate victims of the shooting at the spas, which was just insane, so out of nowhere, which usually how shootings are.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that was pretty bad.
Yeah, it shouldn't have went down like that, and it was very unnecessary. And I hope the guy that gets in trouble, I hope he gets the punishment that is fitting of the crime. And yeah, just our thoughts and our prayers go out to the victims and the families, and just know that Nerds in the Hood, we here, we support you 100%, because most of the people that died were Asian American, and we as nerds are big fans of Asian culture, especially anime and so much more, video games and stuff of that nature. So, you know, it just needs to stop. It's insane. It needs to stop. This racism just needs to stop, and we hope that one day it does come to an end. And all we can do is just hope every day. Just keep praying, that having faith that one day this is gonna stop. But moving on from that, so we see that the world premiere, the Justice League, is just a few hours away, or probably an hour away. Are you guys excited?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to it. I'm not looking forward to the 4 hours though.
Nobody ever is.
I'll keep it a stack on that one.
Nobody is.
That 4 hours does not sound like something I'm trying to do. You hear the sirens? No.
That was not a siren.
That's what you think is a siren? That was the siren saying, yeah, we agree about them 4 hours, baby, because still, Zack Snyder is a good director. We know this.
Yeah.
But 4 hours is a long time. 4 hours is a long time. The longest movie, I mean, there's been longer movies, I think, in the theater, but 4 hours is really long, especially for a movie that we don't even trust is going to be fire yet. You know?
Yeah, there's a toss-up right now.
Yeah, like I said.
I mean,
go ahead.
yeah, we don't know. Because the first movie, it was, like I said before, I'm pretty sure I wasn't feeling it that much. Like, it was alright. The Batman was trash to me, so the Flash was okay. You know what I'm saying? It's like, damn. But, so we'll see what happens. But I did like the commercials with the new villain, though. I like the fact that they did add a new villain. I don't know what he's really about yet. See, my thing is that I don't watch that many trailers. When I really want to watch a movie, I try to stay away from as much as I can. Not even on purpose. It's just, I don't look for it. Versus a movie that I'm like, I wonder what this is about. Then I start looking at the trailers. I start wondering what the plot kind of, who's in it, what actors in it. If I'm into it, Justice League, I'm into superhero stuff like that. I'm like, bet, I'm just gonna watch it. Plus, we already seen the first one. We all seen the first one. We already know most of the footage that's gonna be in this movie.
True. That's true.
Yeah, I give you that one. But, you know, most likely all the trash parts are cut out.
Or like the Batman. I mean the Batman.
Like you said, the
Like
Batman.
the Batman. Just everything about him.
Cut out Batman altogether.
Cut it out. Everybody else can stand some Batman.
Yeah, I just have a real issue with that nigga because he fucking his helmet was made out of plastic, bro. Like you a billionaire, and your fucking helmet looks like garbage.
Isn't it bulletproof though?
Word.
It doesn't matter what it
took
means.
a bullet to the door.
But when he's moving around in it, it's like flimsy. You can tell. It's not like the fucking other shits.
What other shit?
You just hate that it's too brolic.
Yeah, I'm saying, wait, what other
brolic. He's not. Nah, his brolic doesn't bother me.
No, the helmet.
The helmet just looks too brolic for him. Like,
Yeah,
he's, like he got no neck. He's just like this. Like right.
That's just his whole body. That's the
He's like, yo, what's Batman's neck? Bring that shit back.
Ben Affleck ain't that brolic, right?
I mean, he got in some pretty decent shape for this film.
Yeah. The only movie I fucks with him in, well, actually, I can't say the only movie. That's a lie. But
I think any movie that he's made, basically.
any movie that he's made, you think is good?
Yeah, like he's a pretty good director.
The Town.
Yeah,
The Town was great.
I know. That's what I'm trying to say. The Town.
What
He
was the
made that one. He made The Town.
Yeah.
He made the time.
He made the Town.
Shooter.
Did he make
DJ Shooter?
Is he called Shooter or The Professional? No, or am I completely
The Accountant?
wrong? The Accountant.
Oh, okay. I was like,
that's
wait.
his? I'm
The
I'm
not.
Accountant.
not sure if
He's
this
he's a
is-
sniper in it. That's why I keep thinking Shooter.
Yeah, and his family, they're
Yeah,
all
The
autistic.
Accountant. They're autistic?
Yeah. That's the key. That's the twist. They're autistic, but they're nasty.
I know that he had a thing for that one art piece and he lived in
Nasty.
the fucking
Yeah.
trailer.
They're nasty with it. They're nasty with their hands and the killing and all that. But they're autistic.
And then he made like a based on a true story film.
Yeah, I think it was Argo.
Yeah, Argo.
Argo was great.
Argo's
Argo's
fire.
great.
Argo's
Yeah,
fire.
See, he
Argo's
got some
fire.
hits. He got some hits.
Anything he does by himself.
Yeah.
Those are
That's-
all,
that's-
but I didn't know he directed all of them also. That's the part I didn't know.
Then Batman came out. He was like, "I'm done.
I'm done.
Done. All the movies he made goes right out the trash." That's fair, man. We ain't even mad at you for that, my guy. So we got that. We got that there's movies coming out. So flipping on to another comic book movie, I read about Deadpool 3. So Deadpool 3 is on its way out. Matter of fact, actually, Marvel, there was, I believe, a Reddit user that made a full leak, like, of 26 different spoilers about upcoming Marvel movies in the MCU universe. One of them included your favorite director, saying that Robert Rodriguez was on tap to direct Deadpool 3. Yeah.
That would be some shit. 'Cause
Yeah.
Robert Rodriguez is a beast.
But the rumor is
Who?
Robert Rodriguez.
No, I don't know who that is.
He does. He trolls.
Nah, I don't. Name a movie. Okay.
We literally said movies last week.
Yo, I try to explain to you guys. I'm bad with names. How hard is this to understand?
As hard as it is to understand the director he's talking about. That's his favorite. That's his man's. Like
For
that's,
what movie?
The guy who directed the Desperado trilogy.
Oh, okay. And what else?
Sin City. From Dusk Till Dawn. And the movie that you hate the most, Alita Battle Angel.
Lita, Battle Angel.
You know what's crazy? All those movies that you just named, and in all the years I've known you, Ason, not once have I seen you watching any of those movies, bro.
Because I've seen those movies to death.
Yeah, those movies are old. Outside of Alita, all those movies are in the 90s.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Except for Sin City. Sin City.
Yeah, right. But the rest of
But
them.
if that's your favorite director, wouldn't you watch his movies?
I've watched
seen it
plenty of times.
And he said time's moved on.
Yeah.
Life goes on.
Life goes on.
Yeah, we used to watch a lot of Kevin Smith movies, and then we got older, and then we just stopped. That's not to say the movies suck. That's just to say we just stopped watching.
Just for you, we'll do a Robert Rodriguez marathon. You see all his hits.
All his greatest hits?
Yeah.
All of them. And then hopefully Deadpool 3.
Battle Angel.
Yeah, I know.
Oh, man. I'm like the biggest fucking... I'm going to sleep.
So yeah, like I said, that was one of the rumors. Another one was bringing Killmonger back for Black Panther 2.
What?
Yeah,
That's insane.
that was another one. And working out the Fantastic Four with Doctor Doom was another one discussed.
bury that shit. No more.
Yeah, so many leaks were going out. But is there any Marvel movie that you guys are really, really, really looking forward to?
Off the top of my head,
kind of, sort of. I want to see what Disney would do for the X-Men.
Okay.
I'm looking forward to anything that has to do with Doctor Strange.
Okay.
I'm not gonna lie. Doctor Strange is my nigga right now. Out of Marvel movies, that's who because Tony Stark is dead now, so.
I mean, I think the real thing I'm hyped for is Black Panther 2 whenever it does get around to getting made. Well, because you want to see what they're going to do after Chadwick Boseman's unfortunate death.
And if they change Black Panther to a whole nother person, which they have to do.
Yeah, so if they go by the multiverse theory, then what will end up happening is...
Yeah, because I think at some point, T'Challa does pass the torch to someone. Because he doesn't want to be Black Panther anymore. And that's probably the storyline they're going to go with. That's
probably what they're going to go with, So I would like to see that. I think that would be fuego. I think that would be super fire.
Oh, if they handle it right.
If they handle it right. Right.
Because then they got to digitize them and it'll probably be a mess.
Right. And then that's Marvel's future. Speaking of Marvel's present, or Marvel's not too distant future, this weekend, that's kind of a bold move. So there's Justice League tomorrow, but Friday is the premiere of Falcon and the Winter Soldier. So which one do you feel more interested to see?
I would still say
Justice League.
Hands down, Justice League.
Yes, Justice League's getting watched all weekend, bro.
I'm watching Falcon and the Winter Soldier.
You know why they released it a little earlier than the weekend? For the go hards.
That's true.
For some niggas we know.
Spoilers is coming. Folks, y'all better be on the lookout. Spoilers is coming heavy. You're going to wake up tomorrow, Thursday, at 10 in the morning. And you're just going to see, he did what to Mans? Batman killed who? You're going to be seeing all types of spoilers. Just be ready. You might want to stay off social media for probably, the weekend. The literal weekend. Falcon and the Winter Soldier, the only reason I'm hyped because the running time is way less than Justice League. I don't see it going past an hour. So I'm more hyped for that because that's an hour I can sit through and go, oh, interesting. Or probably 30 minutes. WandaVision was 30 minutes, so maybe.
Yeah, probably.
Falcon and Winter Soldier, I think, is going to be it's going to start off better than WandaVision. WandaVision started off bad only because I guess the storyline plot they chose won, and nobody really knew what direction they were gonna go with that. Falcon and Winter Soldier is just come on, man, two brolic niggas.
WandaVision started off so uninteresting to people.
I hate the Falcon, by the way, but
that's just so funny you bring that up. It started off so uninteresting that they made memes already roasting Falcon and the Winter Soldier.
Yeah, I know because the Falcon. Yo, I'm not saying anything against the actor or his stuff because I actually like the actor. He's cool. He's in a couple of movies I've watched him in, but the fucking Falcon's just trash. Double guns. He just doesn't really fit in there too much. I swear he feels like a villain to me, just a whack villain.
A whack villain?
What? The sub villain, the nigga's henchman. He's not a main character now, but. Right. They're trying to low-key make him a main character, though.
So, that's what they want with this show. Yeah.
And they passed him to...
He's the next Captain America.
Yeah, he's Captain America's successor.
He's supposed to be Captain... That's what I was just about to say that. He is Captain America's successor, so... It's I guess, but... I watched a video that was just alright, Captain America is a super soldier. Got injected by special chemicals, became super strong. He just patched his shield to a regular ass man.
Yeah, he did. He left it at the worst person of the time.
Yeah,
a guy with
out
no
of
powers.
all the people, all the people.
A guy with no powers.
I mean, everyone already got their names, kind of set in stone, but still, bro.
They literally just gave it to a guy who's athletic.
They should have just fucking made another super soldier.
Or that, but then they probably would have been put in the wrong hands. So.
That's what I was just about to say. Yeah. But then they would have had to make the super soldier bad because there's no chance that you get two good super soldiers.
Yeah, exactly. That is a brilliant thought because you're it's kind of a lot of work. I don't want to do this.
Yeah. You can't have two mad good super soldiers. It's gonna be like, this is kind of corny.
Yeah.
How is this Captain America exactly like the other Captain America?
All I know is we're about to watch a show with the Winter Soldier, cool, and I have nothing against this black man right here. Anthony Mackie is a good actor. We've seen him in so many different films. I don't have nothing against him personally as a person.
Altered Carbon, bring that shit
Altered
back.
Carbon, 8 Mile, so much stuff. But my thing is, in terms of the character itself, the Falcon, the only thing I seen him do that was kind of cool was in Infinity War, when Jorge knows this because I always laugh about this part, when the goons were fighting Wanda and Vision in Switzerland and he comes to save them. Wanda and Vision are two people with powers, lasers and magic, and they were shooting at these aliens, and the aliens are taking these like cannons to the chest, like, what's up, I eat that. My man Falcon flies down, and the velocity and the speed and the momentum allows him to do a drop kick, and the alien's like, oh! Yo, we gotta go, yo, these niggas are too strong. I was like, wait, what?
Oh yeah! Oh yeah! When Wanda, when they were hiding, that's like the beginning of the movie type shit.
Yeah, pretty much. Yeah. They're just like,
no, Shorty Mercs' sister there, right? Somebody dies in that scene.
No. They just get beat up
real bad, and she takes the staff.
Yeah, because they all come back in the Wakanda fight, but
somebody dies. No, the brother dies, bro.
Somebody dies for real?
Yeah, because it was 3 of them, and then when they go to fight the war, it's only the brawly dude and the girl.
You might be right.
Yeah, you might be
right.
Yeah, somebody dies. One of them gets murked, and then she comes through like, yo, you're gonna pay for what you did to my brother. Remember? It's because they murked.
Yeah,
they handled them real quick.
You don't need to be in the rest of this film.
It's like, we don't need 3 villains. We don't need 4 actually.
Yeah.
We got Thanos the boss.
And we got his henchmen.
And we got 3 henchmen. We need 2 henchmen.
We need at least 2 or 3.
2 henchmen.
I'm forgetting about the other guy.
Yeah, the main guy that was doing the magic like this.
Yeah, the magic guy.
Yeah, he was the real side henchman.
Yo, I liked him low key because they brought him out mad brawling.
Yeah.
Like he came through, brought the mega ship. Not even just brought it to space. He brought it to the block.
Mm-hmm.
He pulled up like that shit went all the way down to almost the corner, and they was just standing there like, yo, what's good? Like, yeah, I need that off your neck.
Yep. Just the hand movements inspired me. Just douche. Like, oh snap! This man's boxing out here with just fingers.
Yeah, I was like, yo, we need that. We came for that.
Yeah, so it's just watching that, I laugh because I'm like, this is how they value his strength. And then even in Civil War, when like he doesn't do much, gets beat up by Ant-Man, and then when Tony Stark just shoots him like one time with a blaster, I was like, yep, value of his strength. So the memes online are just amazing. One I found that was mad funny was they was like, what are we going to watch with Falcon and the Winter Soldier? Because it looks like Falcon is ready to just beat up a bunch of Black Lives Matter protesters. And I was crying.
Yo, that's disrespectful.
Disrespectful.
Yo, they be wildin', yo. Yeah. Yo, who be make? Yo, I'm not gonna lie. The internet be wildin'.
The internet be wildin'. Undefeated, baby. We've said this before.
I know they be undefeated,
right.
But I always picture that it's just some like mad young kid too, like some 12-year-old who doesn't understand shit. We just put together
grown ass people doing this shit.
Some of them.
Some of them are grown people. Others are kids who don't know no better. They just wildin' because they know they'll never get caught.
There was a dude just random talking about adult stuff that do things on the internet. There's a dude on, you can look him up. I forgot his exact name, but he has the most edits on Wikipedia. 3 million unpaid edits. 3 million unpaid edits, my guys. And he continues to edit.
He's like, I'm going in.
He says that his point. He's been in a bunch of like magazines and stuff for just being such a great person. But his real method is that he's trying to give out free information that he has access to people who don't have access to much. So he knows that Wikipedia is like a weird encyclopedia of everything. So he literally adds and edits Wikipedia. He's like one of the most known poppin' editors on Wikipedia.
Trying to inherit that shit.
Word, right?
Basically. Trying to run it.
I saw him on I be watching these random ass fucking videos, I swear. But
that's how it works. That's what you learn nowadays.
I can't remember his name. I don't know his name, but I couldn't believe it. I was like 3 million unpaid edits. Yeah,
that's how it works out here. That's exactly how it works. And there's so much going on in March right now, y'all. It's just like the Grammys just happened. Did y'all see the Grammys?
Nah.
I know you don't even watch TV. I shouldn't even ask. That was on me, y'all. That was on me.
You even got a TV, yo?
Really?
Yeah.
The question is, does he watch his cable? Which he don't. When you live in the hood, folks, sometimes you ain't even trying to watch your cable. You like whatever's on. Jorge plays a lot of video games, so
does he?
Yeah, video games and anime.
Does he? His genre of video games is slim.
Yeah. Why you trying to shit on my genre of video games?
Yeah, I was like, wait.
Nah, actually, you have way more games than I have, by far.
We came here last week and he was playing a game where he was sniping people.
Nah, that game was fire.
Yeah.
What was that game called, by the way?
Sniper Elite 4.
Sniper Elite 4.
Sniper Elite 4.
Yo, if you guys are into sniper games and you want to see X-ray vision, blown fucking head in, chopped eyes popping, crazy ass gore, black, yo, it was crazy.
Flying up.
Yo, word, fucking blow a leg off. Yo, snipe your mom's type shit. That shit crazy.
Snipe your mom.
Snipe my mom. She wasn't even in the war. She wasn't even there. How you know she lived?
Yo, that game was fucking intense.
Yeah, we watched Jorge play it and it was amazing.
That was a really good game. Really good game.
It was.
I can see it gets repetitive, but who gets tired of blowing the fucking?
Yeah, that's the point of the game.
Yeah,
it's super repetitive, but it's so satisfying to just see eyes just get blown out.
Yeah, that shit's crazy.
That's just crazy. Well, you missed a good Grammys, Jorge. Well, you didn't, because most of the musicians you don't really care for. However, in honor of Women's History Month, basically Beyonce has set the record again and told every other person catch up, because she went and fucked around and won a couple of Grammys on Sunday, one with Megan Thee Stallion, one by herself, and she, by the end of the night, became the artist with the most Grammys ever won. I think she won, it was either 23 or like 28. It was close to 30. She won over 20 Grammys in her lifetime, close to 30, and she's now awarded as the artist with the most Grammys ever won. And you think about that, that's
Queen B, baby.
Queen B. Like,
yo,
it's such an accomplishment.
I'm about to say some real hurtful shit that a lot of people don't like.
Don't get us canceled.
I'm not gonna get canceled.
We just got on Twitch, bro.
Yo, everybody with this cancel culture shit, shut the fuck up. Nah. But
good night, folks.
Yeah.
We'll be back next week, don't worry.
Or will we? Go ahead.
Nah. And a lot of people get mad at this, but I really don't think Beyonce is like super, super attractive. Like, she's pretty as fuck, but I don't think she's like, I think she's hyped a little bit.
Wait.
I wouldn't say, she's not drop dead gorgeous, but
she's bad.
She is bad.
I ain't fucking with the Beehive, bro. You ain't getting us canceled. We ain't going. There's two armies of fans you do not mess with in the world.
That is true, though.
No, the Beyonce.
One is the Beehive and one is the Swifters. You don't fuck with the Beehive and you don't fuck with the Swifters.
I'm not gonna lie, the she got a crazy fan base, and her Adidas lineup, I forgot what they're called, but that shit is fire too.
Yeah.
Them girls be flexing with it.
Yeah. Or if you want to make fun of the fact that Kanye West won a Grammy for his
what's
gospel album, you can do that.
What's her latest music? Ask me. Have no idea. Couldn't tell you.
Listen, we ain't fucking with the Beehive and you over here, I don't know what her last album
but
is.
I'm just being honest, yo. She won a Grammy for something I have no idea. Maybe it was on the radio. Most likely I heard it on Hot 97. But
she won a Grammy for Savage, bro. You've heard Savage.
Give me a lyric.
Most of the lyrics as a man I can't honestly say.
See? Then I probably skipped that song.
So it's a good song. I hear it because at work I'm hearing the song all the time. But it's like, I'm a savage, No? Okay, cool. Alright. So like I said, folks,
I think I know what you're talking about. That shit was a famous TikTok song.
There you go.
Okay,
that's how I became famous.
Yeah. Okay.
There you go. Yeah.
That's the key. That's the wave, guys. Don't worry. Soon we're going to drop a song. It's going to go on TikTok. It's going to go viral. And we are going to be fucking set.
Yep. We're going to play Savage. And then we're going to have Jorge
we're not gonna play
Sniper
Savage.
Elite. And every time it says I'm a savage, somebody's getting their nuts. I'm a savage.
We're not going to do that.
Yeah, we're not messing with the Beehive or the Swifters, man. There's a few others fan bases you don't mess with, but those are the two I know by heart. I think the Monsters too, or the Ariana Grandes or whatever, one of those. But yeah, we just ain't touching those. I don't want no smoke. I don't want to be walking outside.
Ariana Grande, you can't touch that.
Yeah, you ain't touching that. That's another one. We ain't messing with those. We don't hate their music. We don't generally listen to their music. We know a few bangers here and there, but yeah, that's just not our vibe. You know how it is on the block. You ain't never gonna see no thugs pulling up with Taylor Swift on there. They slapping a sale and you like, yo, let me get an eighth. And they're like, yo, shake it off. You ain't never gonna see that. Shake it off, Machi. You never heard that song? Fuego. Moving on. Since you guys didn't really watch the Grammys, the Oscars are on the way. And earlier, we've had episodes in the past where we talked about how some anime films, like the Demon Slayer film and Lupin the first film, was supposed to be in the submission for nominations. And unfortunately, no anime films, not one, was nominated for an Oscar. Yeah.
Am I surprised?
No.
I don't even.
They were like, we gave you our Parasite last year. No more foreign films for you.
Gee, wow. My gosh. It wasn't even the same country.
No more.
Oh my gosh. We just had a heartfelt tribute earlier, man.
No more.
Come on.
We won't go.
You guys don't give a fuck.
No more. We won't go.
Only us anime fans, yeah, we would care. But them, they give no fucks.
I'll give you that. So anyway, we'll actually talk more about that in a moment. But anyway.
Is there an anime awards?
Yeah. Crunchyroll has one. I think somebody else has one, but Crunchyroll definitely has one.
I don't know why I missed out on that. I'm a little slow.
You weren't here that episode, yeah.
There you go.
That was 2 weeks ago then.
Yeah, the episode that you were unfortunately not here with us. So, that's the thing. So with the Oscars, there's none. We know Soul got nominated for Best Animated Feature. Gang, Jamie Foxx.
Yo, Soul, amazing movie. Fucking movie.
Amazing movie. Mainly because it was set in the hood.
Nah, I guess.
It was in Queens, bro.
It had nothing to do with the hood, though. He walked through the hood, if most, and then he died.
Didn't he go get a fresh fade? Yes, he did.
He went to an old man barbershop.
No, he did not.
Actually, nah, you're right.
He went to a hood barbershop.
He went to a hood nigga.
They was playing rap in there. They was talking about mad stuff in there. They was chopping it up for hours like a real barbershop.
And then he died in the hood.
Twice, yeah, you're right. Okay, I'll give you that. Okay, you got that. Why you keep pointing out that he died?
Because then if you want to say he was in the hood, and he's a black man, he died twice in the hood.
So don't get more real than that, yo.
More real than that.
You trying to get however you want to get. And then it's about his soul dying in the hood twice. That movie deep, baby.
That movie deep. Yo.
Nah, but it was a good movie, but I liked it for other reasons. I liked it for the jazz part. Maybe not many people know, but I'm into that. That's my genre of music, that lo-fi, not really deep, bro. You know it.
Like jazz movies?
No, not jazz. I'm talking about the Kid Cudi, those low mellow beats. I fuck with.
Oh, okay.
So jazz is on the same line as that. Somewhat.
Yeah,
and the saxophone, the saxophone, though I don't know how to play it, it's one of my favorite instruments.
It is a great instrument.
Yeah.
It is.
The saxophone, I think, can make any song sound fucking fire.
Yeah. That is a great. I'll give you that.
That's been proven.
That's improvement. That's improvement. You throw that on, you be like, God.
Yeah, so the main character played the saxophone. So that was a cool thing. He could play the piano. But he did. But there was this. Oh yeah.
No, he was auditioning for a woman who was good on the saxophone.
Yeah, that's what it was. That's what it was.
It's all good. It's all good.
Yeah, he played the piano. The piano.
I just want that movie to win, so it's fine.
Yeah,
I'll give you that.
It did throw me off a little bit though, because I was really ready to watch a movie about some black jazz player, music teacher. I was like, oh shit, this doesn't sound dope. Murks him real quick, and then turns into a fucking basically another Osmosis Jones out there.
Yo, it did kind of look like Osmosis Jones. Yo, that's racist because Osmosis Jones was voiced by a black guy.
Nah, Osmosis Jones had mad black people. The villain was a hood Fishburne. So dreadhead nigga. What do you mean? And then Drex was the only somewhat white guy who was mad lost. It was because everybody else was goons.
It was Drex. The only white people. Yeah, it was Drex, the mayor, and the body they were in.
Yeah. Yeah. Word.
And they had a final boss battle on a white girl's eye. I was like, yo.
Yeah, word.
They just had to get some white people in here. It should have been straight black.
Osmosis Jones was one of my hits though growing up. Osmosis Jones was on the repeat in the VHS. I ain't gonna lie.
Until that TV show came out. Oof.
Oh, the TV show was hot
God,
doo-doo.
awful.
You know what's crazy? That might have been when I stopped watching the movie. Yo. I was like, yo, I think I outgrew this.
Abandon the movie altogether.
Yeah, they might have ruined it forever.
That movie was woof. I mean, the TV show was woof. That was one of Kids WB's low points. That was definitely one of her low points.
So it had a lot of gems in that shit. A lot of gems in it, and the overall message and stuff was good. So if you haven't checked out Soul, I think that's a good one. Talking about those type of movies, have any of you guys watched? I think it's called Ray and the Last Dragon. Right?
Oh, it just came out. I was gonna bootleg it.
I haven't personally watched it either. I'm just asking if you guys have seen it.
Unfortunately, not yet, but I will bootleg it. It will be watched by this weekend after Justice.
One of my peoples watched it, and his description of how good it was made me laugh. And he said it was so good, it made me cry. Do you want to watch it together right now? And I started laughing. I was like, wait, what? He was like, it was a good ass movie. I was like, nah, you be Molly.
Well, there is a debate going on online. I don't know who started it, but it's blowing up. There's a bold statement going around that Ray and the Last Dragon is better than Moana because those are the last two Disney films with a female lead heroine.
Yeah, lead hero that's of a fucking other culture, dark skin. That's what they're trying to say low key, but they're not saying.
I agree with you. It's an Asian lady, and then in the last one it was.
I'm not gonna lie though.
It was a Samoan.
All them niggas are gangster. I haven't even seen Ray yet. She probably gangster too. But my bitch Brave. Brave.
Right.
The Australian.
No, is that Scottish?
Scottish. Yeah.
Okay.
The Scottish. Nobody's fucking with her, B. Nobody.
That's because that's Pixar, bro.
Yeah.
Pixar always usually.
It don't matter. It's along those lines of girl princesses, right?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? We're talking about girl princess. She's in the lineup. Ray is probably in that lineup.
Okay.
I don't know if she's a princess or not, but Moana's not a princess, and she's in that lineup.
No, in Disney they'll count both of them.
Yeah.
They'll count both.
Yeah, because Moana's not a princess, and she's definitely on the same level as the Frozen girl and all the other ones.
Right. They'll just count them.
You know
That's just what they do.
So back to what I was saying, Brave is the realest one, alright? She was out here fucking with bears, shooting arrows, like she was a real one.
Yeah.
She was a real one.
She was a real one. I mean, that's yo. I'm not gonna front. I ain't see all of it, but I do remember that part. I do remember those parts.
I like those.
Around like,
I make it a real effort to watch those, especially Pixar and Disney kid movies, because I think the animation behind them are so good. Like they're really good, and the storylines are usually good too. So why not? So and they actually low key throw adult jokes in there.
Yes, that's true. That's true.
Big Hero 6, you know what I'm saying? All of those, a couple of them, bro. When you're watching them, you hear the adult jokes in the background that a kid wouldn't really catch, but you're just like, ha.
That's true. You be in the theater, all the parents would be like, ha, and you're like, what the fuck?
They said some low key sexual shit.
Yeah, you be like, okay.
Yeah, or
That's
some fucking like they just say wild adult shit or
right.
Or a parent joke. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Because at the end of the day, they do know it's a kids movie, and who's taking a kid to the movie?
Yep.
A parent.
Yep.
So yeah, I make it a little bit interesting. But I fuck with all of them shits, yo. I go to the movies for some of them when movies existed. But I mean, we back. We
getting there slowly but surely.
25%.
Slowly but surely, yeah. So there's actually 2 Pixar movies being nominated for Oscars, which is not an often occurrence in their history of Oscars. The other movie is Onward, aka
Onward,
Disney's Full Metal Alchemist. But yeah,
Onward. Oh,
yeah,
the Trolls movie.
Yeah,
with the brothers.
Dad back,
oh,
yeah. That's why I said Disney's Full Metal Alchemist.
I don't know, but I only saw that movie I think twice, right? And I kept losing like what it was kind of about, I guess, and I kept losing interest in the movie. The only real reason I kept watching the movie was because he had a fire ass truck. You know what I mean? The brother, his truck, the painting on the truck.
Painting on the truck.
And the brother was kind of funny. He was. He kept the movie cool. Yeah. He kept the movie kind of cool. Like he was dumb but funny at the same time. And he knew what was up. But the movie itself, like I kept losing out. Like I don't know. I just kept zoning out sometimes. It wasn't something like I don't even remember how it ends.
They get the dad to come back to life, but unfortunately because of the battle they were in, he was stuck under some rubble, the one that actually wanted to see his dad. So his older brother got to see his dad, and his older brother had like a conversation to the side.
Oh yeah. Yeah. I remember. Yeah. His dad came back like real quick.
Right.
And they were walking on the grass.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, I do remember that.
I remember I saw it with a friend, and he was like, yo, they probably had like some OD conversation. Like his dad was probably like, how you been, yo? Where's your brother? Dad, nigga wasn't trying to show up.
Jorge, you saw Onward?
Nah, I didn't see that one.
He did. It was called Full Metal Alchemist Brotherhood. He saw it.
Yeah.
He saw it close enough. No, but
why do you say it's Full Metal Alchemist Brotherhood? Explain that to me, because I don't understand. I know it's mad.
He can explain that. He didn't even see the movie.
I get it. I'm getting it now.
Bring it home.
Because it's because his dad died, right?
Yep.
And then they try to use magic.
Yep.
To bring him back.
Yep.
Which ends up failing.
Yep.
And then I forgot. This is probably where
he was there. They basically went on a quest, just like the Elwood brothers.
Yeah.
To learn how to bring their father back to life.
Yeah. To bring their father back. It had nothing to do with the brothers. The brothers never got hurt through the whole
No. And the only difference is the brothers didn't get hurt.
Yeah. Okay.
So they're not gonna go that hard.
Yeah.
Well, I'm not gonna say they're not gonna go that hard because Disney has gone dark before.
The father instead of the mother.
Right. The father instead of the mother. Yeah. Right. What do you think is the darkest Disney moment you've ever seen in an animated film?
Darkest Disney?
Darkest. Like,
Disney?
Hands down, darkest. Most people say it's Mufasa dying.
That's trash.
Yeah. Most people say it's Dumbo getting drunk.
I would say...
You're talking classics.
Yeah. Those are all classics.
In The Incredibles, when the villain, he gets sucked into the engine.
That's the darkest to you?
I feel that was really dark.
There was darkest moments in that movie. How about the fact that homie that was the beginning?
The Incredibles
Incredibles low-key showed you what cancel culture is.
How?
When he saved the dude from committing suicide, and the guy was like, I never asked to be saved.
Oh, yeah. And they sued that nigga. They sued
every
that is actually a pretty dark moment.
Yeah.
Because it was the first time ever we seen a superhero get fucked over for being a superhero.
Yeah. That made so much sense.
Yeah, it did though. He's like, I didn't actually say, look, I broke my back. I got lifetime pay. I was the best. He's like, yo.
Yeah, he tried to kill himself and it ended up being worse off.
Yo, but you know what's crazy is that I always said that jokingly. Alright, Superman, Spider-Man, all these niggas, they stop a train. Every nigga on that train got the stupidest whiplash.
Yeah.
They never talk about that. We were gonna die, but now our spinal cord is broken. I'm paralyzed.
You sit on a train, you get caught like, it was him right there, right here. Yep, with the S. That's my man.
Damn, I'm trying to think though, dark moments, yo. I'm thinking of all the fucking bad shit that be happening in Disney movies. I'm thinking of all types of shit. Buzz Lightyear.
Yeah, I'm telling you, dude.
But that's not even Disney. That's Pixar.
No, it's still technically Disney.
Yeah.
It's still Disney, bro. Pixar just is an animation studio, but
Pixar does wonders.
They do.
Nice.
There's a lot of dark Disney moments that people don't. They realize it's not something you always bring up. It's dark, man. Disney be low-key having you sitting there like, wait. Frozen, as much as everybody loves it, is wild dark.
Oh, wild dark. She was locked in a room, bro.
Yeah. They didn't want her powers ever touching.
Do you want to build a snowman?
No.
Had her out there singing out through the door like, yo, one day we'll be together.
Yep.
And years later, yo, she was still stuck in that joint.
Yep. That's why Frozen couldn't have black people in it. You want to build a snow? You better stop singing in this.
Yeah.
All you building is ass whooping.
Yeah, damn, that's true, man. Disney be doing. I'm trying to think of the Lightning McQueen. What was dark in that one?
Oh, you didn't know what the dark scene in Cars was?
What?
It was the theater. It was dark because nobody was in there to know about it because that movie is trash. Nigga.
You fucking wild. You wild. Damn. You know what's trash? Planes is trash.
Yeah, that's
Not Cars, nigga. You bugging.
After the first Cars, I didn't care no more.
Nah, but
the second one was like, the third one was like, why are you here?
But come on, my man Mater, Lightning McQueen, when these niggas pulled up on the highway with the Dominic Toretto squad.
See?
Yeah.
Come on, man.
Yeah.
It went from, we're just doing a little race to get back in shape to, now we're spies. I'm like, what?
Yeah.
What? What is going on?
What else we got out there?
Incredibles 2, they almost got bodied. That was pretty cool.
Incredibles 2, yeah.
Incredibles 2 was a good movie.
Incredibles 2.
Incredibles 2, wow, bro.
Incredibles 2, I like.
Incredibles 2 was good.
First off, they lived in a fire ass crib.
Yeah.
That if that was real life,
it was just
shouts to that nigga.
I'm not gonna say it's a bad film, but it's very disappointing.
That's real wild. That's more wild than what I just said about
Cars. You see that, bro? They made him a fucking stay-at-home dad, and then she went off. Yeah. Now the villain wasn't that crazy. She didn't have any powers.
No, but that hypnotizing shit was fire. Yeah, she was tech. The hypnotizing shit was fire. And then, come on, bro. You can't tell me about the savage part with the dude with the portals. And Dash tried to run, and he just set the portals up so he only was running in the same spot for like a minute. That was fire. Because that portal nigga just stood there like, I wonder when he gonna peep game. Because if he not, I'm punching him dead in the face.
Dash do be wildin'.
Yeah, imagine he running and he's just like, what the fuck? Bam, nigga, that's it. This is over. Like, yo, what happened? He punched me dead in my face. Like, that'd be fire. I think, like, you always say The Lion King. Pinocchio, to me, is a dark movie. Remember when the kids drank the shit and they all turned into fucking donkeys? And you never heard about those kids again except Pinocchio? That's fucking dark. That shit scared me as a kid. Yeah. Scared me, bro.
They went to a bad.
They went to a whole nother. Man's got swallowed by a whale.
Damn,
just
I really
chilling.
want to think of a dark thing. I can't. I'm fucking.
You got time, bro. I'm just saying.
Brain fart crazy.
A Bug's Life. There's so many. Like Disney has so many dark film moments.
A Bug's Life is not one that gets talked about often, but it was definitely like low key gem.
Yeah, when homie tried to take over, and then the birds just pulled up like.
Nigga, where he went, and they were all smoking and shit. That whole scene is dumb funny, bro. See? All those bugs that he randomly walked into in the wild, them niggas was all hilarious.
That's because that was Pixar in the early years. So.
That was the goons that was the goons on the block.
Mm-hmm.
Chilling in between the grass blades.
Yep. What's up, fam? It's a Bug's Life, baby. You know what it is.
You know what it is. You know the vibes.
You know the vibes. That's how the movie should have started. Somebody coming through the.
You know what? That's one of the reasons I really like Bug's Life because of that scene. Because I was like, this is the most relatable part to me.
We all just sit here and light it.
We light it. Yeah.
He's like, man, that's what I like.
Who's this nigga?
A bunch of dudes on the block chilling, lighting it. Man, this is so relatable. This is so relatable. Oh, man, I'm just...
Ants was the dark version of Bug's Life.
Yes.
Ants was the military.
Yes. Military. Cats was dying. They got stepped on.
I didn't understand why they even made Ants and then Bug's Life.
That was when DreamWorks was like...
Or they made Bug's Life, then they made Ants.
Let's put it this way.
Yeah, like they always had this competition.
DreamWorks and Disney always had competition. It was basically like a Nas and Jay-Z beef.
Oh, so DreamWorks made Ants, right?
Yes.
Oh, alright.
And they made a Bug's Life. So they didn't always make the same movies, but they made...
DreamWorks didn't make Bug's Life.
No. DreamWorks made Ants.
Yeah.
And Disney made a Bug's Life. Yeah. But DreamWorks' claim to fame was Kung Fu Panda and Shrek.
Kung Fu Panda is still one of the best movies I ever watched.
That's it. Oh, and How to Train Your Dragon.
Also another fire movie.
Yeah. That was their, like, whenever Disney makes fire movies, they're like, just make a sequel.
You don't, we can have a whole conversation about Kung Fu Panda and and How to Train a Dragon. Nigga, which one of those niggas? Kung Fu Panda 3, okay, that one was pretty whack. Kung Fu Panda 1, Kung Fu Panda 2, I fucked with them. Fucking, what was the other one we just said?
Ooh, that's a good one for this week. Folks, if you go on our Instagram page, Nerds in the Hood, we're going to do a special version of Facts or Fuck Out of Here. But we're going to do it DreamWorks versus Disney.
Which ones are better?
Yeah, we're just going to throw different movies on there that
we're going to do original against original, 2 against 2.
Ooh, good one. Yeah. Good one. That was a good one.
Yeah, so Kung Fu Panda 2 versus Bug Life 2.
Because you just made me think. Well, they didn't make one yet, hopefully. But you made me think about that because I was like, Disney got like Pixar got like Toy Story and Cars and Incredibles. But I was like, yo, DreamWorks got Despicable Me, How to Train Your Dragon, Shrek. Like, they got some fucking...
Yo, I just realized which was my darkest moment.
There you go. Hit him that quick. Like,
yo, I just thought about it. It's gonna be hard. This is a hard one. Mm-hmm. Finding Nemo, bro. The fact that my nigga has one small flipper, I thought was so dark the whole time. I'm like, this is so hurtful, bro. Like, you could have just made him a regular fish. But he has one. His little fin has nothing to do with anything other than that he can't swim really fast.
Bruh.
But I always felt that was so mean, yo. I was like, why did we so
mean? You know what?
Isn't it like Dory's like past?
That's what I was about to say. I was like, that was the dark
Dory being dumb?
She's not dumb. She had a condition that causes her to have really, really short-term memory.
Yo, that's not dark, yo. That's life.
What? and
having disability that's dark.
She accidentally disappeared from her parents because she couldn't remember.
Yo, people die in Finding Nemo a lot. A lot of fishes die in that movie, low key. They don't talk about that.
Yeah, that's true. They just was like, what?
Niggas pop it up like, yo, God.
That was it. There was a whole scene where they were in an aquarium and kids were just touching them, and I was like, that nigga's dead. He's dead. I watched it with my nephew, like, they're all dead.
Yo, but we all know that kid, though. We all know that kid. We all know that kid.
We were probably those kids.
Nah, I wasn't that kid.
I didn't like touching the fish, so I just stood there. But I used to watch kids going in, like, bang!
I did like banging on the glass just to make them move a little bit. But then later on in life, I realized how traumatized
I did that. You'd be scared.
That's like a nigga punching you in your ear all day.
You see them turn around like, yo, my man, can you please just... I've been up all day. There's been kids here since 8 a.m., my God.
Bro, I haven't even slept.
I haven't slept once.
Yo, everybody touched the stingray or mantis when they went to the fucking petting zoo in the aquarium.
Not me. I just never cared.
Bro, it just felt like wet slime. And then when they moved, it fucking freaked you out real quick. Yo, you can't fuck with them. Look at my nigga fucking alligator hunter. Whatever it is.
Oh, crocodile. Rest in peace.
R.I.P. to the real fucking G.
Where'd you see that show on? Fucking BT, my guy.
Nah, you know the hood channels.
You know the channels?
The hood channels.
You know that's the DreamWorks version.
Yeah. You got rid of the DreamWorks. You can't call it crocodile. I got an idea, bro. I know another word.
Nah, that's true though. That's true, man. That shit be bad, man.
Let's move on. But folks, that's coming. That's coming.
The vote.
That's coming. That vote is coming. We're gonna see who had the heat.
Yeah, we got drawn away there for a little while.
We did. We went into our childhood, but we wanted the people.
Nah, those are all amazing movies. It's because we were talking about Soul, and if you haven't checked out Soul, you should check out Soul. I think Soul it was amazing flick, yo. It was really good. Like, and it low key is a hood flick, and it's low key a fucking, you know, I'm sorry to say, but a little bit touching to the black man.
I mean, it did.
Yeah.
Don't feel ashamed to say it.
Nah, I'm not ashamed to say it. It's just I don't like.
No, it's what it is. It actually had criticism because people thought it was low key racist. It was yeah,
low-key racist.
So it was always touchy.
You want to know why I can say those type of things? Because they made the saxophone lady a heavy set, upset, angry black lady.
What? That was so...
And I was like, that's kind of racist, yo.
That's not racist.
I was like, yo, why black ladies that look like that do be mean?
That's racist. That's you thinking that. That's not what the movie was going for. It was her ego because she felt like, don't waste my time with like a small time person.
Nah, big ladies like that be me.
Oh jeez, here we go. Oh man. In our first debut on Twitch, you've managed to upset the Beehive, possibly the Swifters, and now Heavyset Black.
Yo, when we reach 100 episodes, I'm gonna make a clip of all the times you say that I made somebody upset.
I mean, we've only hit 10.
We got what I call shorty big tits.
Yep.
We got big tits.
Uh-huh.
What else we got?
I don't want to repeat it.
Yeah.
That's another episode where I gotta do work.
Wait, you cut them out?
No, but I know there's gonna be a day where I'm gonna have
don't cut out my real feelings, okay?
Yeah. And guess what my feelings are gonna be doing when I'm sitting there with FCC or whoever, like, yes sir, I'm sorry. And then you're in the background like, suck my dick.
I never said that.
You will.
Suck my dick as she said.
Yeah. I don't care about. I threw his whole career away.
With all due respect, sir. I did say that.
God, man, crazy, loco, man.
You're loco, man. Yo, classic Vancouver.
Moving on. So I want to bring up something again. I wanted to do this for the Facts or Fuck Out of Here for this week. I wanted to do something special. I know you're still working on the fight scenes, and that's okay. We're not mad at you. But I wanted to do something because this is an ongoing debate for me and Jorge. We are going to be devil's advocate for this type of subject. I wanted to talk about anime music. Now, I know you do not know every song. I know. So what I did for you instead was...
Not that I don't ever know every song. I don't know any song. But
you do. And that's why I'm making it easier for you. So what I'm going to do is...
I might surprise myself, no lie.
Yeah. I'm going to do something better for you. I'm going to do, instead of Facts or Fuck Out of Here for you, I'm going to say dub or sub. Meaning either you prefer the English anime opening or the Japanese anime opening. Ooh. See? We look out for ours on here. We look out for our team.
Yeah, but then I still got to guess.
Well, yeah, that's fine. But you at least remember the song that I'll bring to you. I'm not going to give you something where you're like, what?
I might end up picking a lot of subbed ones only because 90% of the animes I watch are subbed.
That's okay.
Very true.
Well, the days actually...
it's a known fact. If you watching dubbed animes, it's cool. That's cute. But everyone knows that America watered it down and makes it for bitch ass niggas. But
wow, Jesus.
Yeah.
He said, "All y'all little kids, some bitch ass.
Yeah, all these little kids are bitch ass niggas. Apparently,
start breaking into your parents' computer, right? Start watching the subs.
Clearly,
you want to watch the subs.
Watch that uncut.
Yeah, watch that uncut where it says FUCK and the letters on the bottom. And you're like, that's a bad word.
For those of you who aren't savvy on the anime game, for years, the American companies have tried to make English dubs where you watch anime, but you hear English voices instead of you hearing the Japanese voices and reading the subtitles. So what happens is they go so far as to change even the opening because they're going to have to pay the artist who made the songs in Japan. So they make an English opening where they pay somebody less to make a sometimes worse version of the original song. 9 times out of 10, they'll make the same exact song, but they'll just use English words, and it's even worse. So what we're doing for Anne is we're going to use some songs that we do know came in Japan, but in the American version actually wasn't that bad. And I think you know where we're going with the most obvious one, right?
Pokemon?
There you go. Pokemon. Do you prefer the English opening or one of the Japanese openings? There were several English openings outside of the main legendary I wanna be the very best.
So you're gonna give me one of the openings. I'm supposed to guess which Pokemon show it's from?
No. So I'm just gonna say, did you prefer the English openings or did you prefer the Japanese ones?
Oh, okay. I'm gonna have to say I only preferred the English ones, being that I never watched Pokemon in Japanese. Never.
Out, man.
I've never. I just talked all that shit about bitch ass niggas and I'm over here.
What?
Yeah, how you start off with? Yeah, how you just hit me with a hitter like that? How you remind me that I've never watched Pokemon Japanese though.
I didn't think that was gonna happen.
Yo, I swear to God, you made me really think about that. I've never watched it Japanese.
I will admit I'm in the same mode as you. The only time I watched Pokemon in Japanese when Ash actually won his first league title outside of the Orange Island crap. Anyway, so I'm with you. The English versions were very catchy when I was in high school. Me and my friend knew the words.
I mean, yeah, everyone knows the Pokemon English version intro. Like, now if you don't know it, then you live under a rock. But yeah, I don't know. I never watched. All right, next one. Let's go.
Hold on. All right. Hey, son.
Oh,
now he's ready.
Oh,
obviously, I prefer the Japanese ones.
You heard it.
Did you watch the Japanese ones?
Mm-hmm. They're way better.
Yeah, they are.
It's like hands
I mean,
down.
come on,
Satoshi instead of Ash.
It's Japanese, bro. It's Japanese.
Satoshi is a way more gangster name.
Name something whack that's in Japanese.
That you've seen or
that you know about.
Well, let's go with another obvious one with the easiest and laziest opening theme of all time, Yu-Gi-Oh.
Yu-Gi-Oh. Okay, so you're killing me with all these WB11 specials.
Why did you?
Fox 5 shit. Alright, Yu-Gi-Oh is another. Nah, that's a lie. I did watch the Japanese ones once or twice. The intro was better in Japanese. It was more aggressive.
There you go.
But that's classic though.
Why is it classic?
Because we already know the Japanese version is better.
Not all the time.
Bro, they change people who sound aggressive and adult like to little bitch voices, man voices, like these little kid voices all the time when they switch it over, which is the worst thing I think they could do. Worst thing. And then on top of that, they bring it down because they're just like, yo, we don't want our cartoon to look too aggressive in America.
Literally, yeah.
We already got enough problems with fucking school shootings and like all these wild shits. Like, we don't want our cartoons to look too bad, which is understandable. I get it. There is some people that really watch these fucking cartoons and turn into savages, but
yeah, it's sad.
Yeah, it's just every to each their own. But I don't know. I think they be ODing a little bit. They kind of ruin a lot of things by toning it down. Though they literally like water it down too much. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I gotta agree with you on that, bro. One thing me and Hoy always laugh at, because we're One Piece fans, they always have videos about comparisons between the One Piece subs and the One Piece that 4Kids did. And like I told you when we first started this, 4Kids is responsible for most of the anime we watched, and the reason that the openings are just mind-blowingly bad. Yu-Gi-Oh is one of them, Pokemon is another, Dragon Ball Z, so many. So One Piece, they really went to town on their dubs because it was like Sanji, man's with the suit, he smokes a cigarette. In 4Kids, he eating a lollipop, which is like mad soft.
Yeah.
Yeah. You see, they don't shoot guns, they shoot super soakers.
Yeah, I think I remember that.
It was horrible.
You know why? Because when I first, what's crazy? When I first saw One Piece, I probably saw it in that version, and he was eating a lollipop.
Right.
And then later on, when I grew up and I saw him smoking a cigarette, I'm like, why is this nigga smoking a cigarette?
Yeah.
I was like mad confused. I'm like, when did he smoke cigarettes?
Yeah, 4Kids is the reason that most people don't watch One Piece in America.
I mean, it's
so
look
bad.
at the name of the brand.
Yeah, 4Kids, exactly. Yeah, you're right. You're 100% right. They're responsible for so many bad animes. It's really, really bad. Which brings me to my next one, One Piece.
What about which one's better?
Yeah, English or Japanese?
Come on, man. Are you serious?
What?
Japanese One Piece intros, outros, the many, many different fucking versions of intros they have done are always fire, bro. Always fire.
I will say this. Have you ever seen the English version?
Yeah.
With the rap?
Yeah.
Okay.
I see that.
It's hard.
Because you gotta remember, One Piece did come on TV.
It did come on TV. You're right.
So yeah, I've seen it before. I'm not even gonna lie. One Piece in English is horrible. Horrible.
Well, when it was on 4Kids. When it came, when Funimation took over, it got better. It did get better.
It wasn't on TV anymore by then.
Yes and no. It was, but we stopped caring to watch it. Yeah, remember when you were younger, you wanted to watch it.
We already had our ways.
Yeah, we had our ways. We were now on the YouTubes and all that, and subs and
we were
websites.
figuring it out.
Yeah.
You know what I was trying to remember the other day?
What's up?
What was the way niggas watched anime before Crunchyroll? Because we used to watch animes, but how did we really do it? Like, I remember for Naruto, no lie, for Naruto, we found like a new website every motherfucking week.
Yeah. That's what it was.
Niggas was just searching the episode, and then it was like, oh shit, this one's busted. Click, send it to your boys.
You were in there.
Everybody got to watch it, you know what I'm saying? Or if you had a site, niggas be like, yo, you saw the new Naruto? Nah, bad, I got a site for you. Boop, 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 pop it up. While you smoke 2 quick ones, you got to watch the new episode.
I was in the same boat as you before Crunchyroll and Funimation. Yeah, you either had to go to YouTube and get lucky.
YouTube was not getting that lucky though.
Yeah, it was a miracle.
Kiss Anime, Kiss told me about Kiss Anime. Kiss Anime is still a more recent one. What was the one that niggas went to in the past? I couldn't remember. I was literally thinking about this.
Everybody had their own way. Yeah. Some people had torrents.
That's true.
Most of the time we went to Daily Motion, Daily Motion was big back in the day. You was lucky. Me, it was YouTube. I used to sit when I was in college, they had computers, and I'd be like, yo, I'm not paying attention to this class. I have to catch this episode. Luffy fights Lucci. That was my summer. That was my college. So I was like, niggas, I passed the class, but I used to be niggas would be like, damn, that nigga's studying dumb hard. And I was not. I was just sitting there just watching One Piece.
That's true, yo. Our boy just commented. He said that Naruto.com was rocking for a minute. It was rocking for a minute.
Naruto.com? He had his own website?
Naruto.com literally was a website that posted the episodes.
And they didn't get in trouble with the actual
company? Bro. They're the website when you know how they make a video feed. So the video feed was the little square in the middle. Around it was dead ass the orange border with Naruto. It said his actual name, Naruto, and then the fucking episodes played. And it was valid for a minute. I think up until Shippuden. I swear to everything. I think literally when Shippuden happened, it stopped.
Yeah, because they got caught.
I think they either got caught, or they couldn't find the license. They couldn't find the pirate.
Yep.
For Shippuden.
They was like, these motherfuckers are too smart.
All they gotta do is host it out of somewhere where there's no copyright laws, and they're good.
Who said that? Shout him out.
Mike, you know, this nigga.
Oh, Mike, what's up, Mike?
Yeah.
What's good, brother?
You already know, bro.
Yeah, my mans.
We call him Montez.
We call him Montez. So we gotta get let's get a couple more in there. But that was a good question, bro. That ass.
Yeah, I really was thinking about that the other day.
That's okay.
Because there was something going on. I was just like, word. Crunchyroll made it so easy, but how did niggas do it before Crunchyroll?
Yeah, but I remember how I did it. I had a whole archive of just downloading anime, and you watched a bunch of that shit from the hard drive I had.
I feel like I did it that way too. Putlock. You guys remember an app called Putlock?
Yeah, I remember that.
Putlock was one of those jailbroke apps, kind of like damn, what would be the equivalent now? Showbox. It was called Putlocker.
Yeah.
Putlocker.
Putlocker also had a downloading site. You can stream and you can also download.
Yeah. So it started off as a website, then they allowed you to download, then they got a full on fucking app. And you was like, that's how I was getting a lot of I just remember a lot of Naruto, Dragon Ball Super. Dragon Ball Super came through Putlocker for me. Dragon Ball Super came through Putlocker for me, along with other Dragon Ball, but up all the way up to Boo, bro. I caught that shit on Toonami, so I was gooch.
I wasn't worried about that.
Yeah, I wasn't searching for that one. That one was that shit ran on Toonami all the way up.
Honestly, that was the other way before Naruto was the wave. Most of the anime, you just had to trust the word of Toonami. You had to trust the word of Kids WB, Fox. Those were the spots playing the anime back in the day. And that's what was so crazy, because it was like Fox had anime that was good before kids dubbing was so god awful that it was just like, do I trust it? Because when you look back, you're like, yo, they had Sonic X, they had a Ninja Turtles anime, they had Kirby, they had One Piece, Ultimate Muscle. Me and Jorge's
Ultimate Muscle.
Ultimate Muscle was something special.
I fucking love Ultimate Muscle.
Ultimate Muscle was something special.
Yeah, Ultimate Muscle. That shit was.
What was that educational one that was just so boring? Flint the Time Detective.
I don't remember that one.
Flint the Time Detective was something special. It was boring. And then WB had Yu-Gi-Oh, Pokemon, Beautiful Joe. They had their hits too.
I'm not gonna front, yo. I like Yu-Gi-Oh over Pokemon. I really did, bro. I really did.
Yeah, I'm in that boat too. I did like Yu-Gi-Oh.
I think it was just Pokemon because the game at the same time blew up.
Yeah, the game did blow up, and I got into the game, and I played the card game a little while. But then when Yu-Gi-Oh came out, I made that flip so fucking fast. I remember
everybody did.
I was like, yo, Yu-Gi-Oh is way better.
New. Yeah, it was something different.
Yu-Gi-Oh went crazy.
Yeah,
the card game was fire, and then they went crazy. They went even stupider when they fucking putting Maximilian Pegasus with the Toon cards. I was like, yo, these niggas are really bugging right now.
Yeah, because when you think about it, like, because the next wave after Yu-Gi-Oh was I think it was Beyblade.
Beyblade?
Yeah, the letter rip shits.
Was Beyblade before Yu-Gi-Oh or around the same time?
Definitely after.
You think so?
Yu-Gi-Oh blew up in like late 90s, probably earlier than that.
You might be right.
Beyblade was like the 2000s.
I'm trying to think if I remember playing Yu-Gi-Oh cards before Beyblades or after.
Yeah, it was like something like that.
I had Beyblades though. Dumb shit was cool. I ain't give a fuck. I fuck around and have a Beyblade battle right now.
Let's go.
I'll fuck around and have a Beyblade battle right now. I always wish that they made Beyblades a little bit more aggressive, yo. Just a little bit more. Like bring them shits back right now and make them shits adult. Like just a tad bit. Maybe put like I know you can't put knives on it because that would be dangerous. Yeah, but those shits was some low key game. That shit was low key gangster, bro. I ain't going front. Like that shit was fun as fuck.
He's like low key put a gun on it.
Low key put a gun on it. Let me hit you with another one for facts or fuck out of here. This one's a curveball because Jorge put me onto it, and it changed my whole perspective. The X-Men series, the one that came on Fox in the 90s.
Yo, again, another cartoon that I've watched the originals All American, so I'm gonna have to say that I like the American version better. Only because I think I've only seen the Japanese version more recently, and I wasn't that crazy about it. Like the original X-Men is the original X-Men to me. Like the American version is that shit. That's the tune I hear. If I hear the I already know, like, oh shit, where my cereal at? You feel me?
So you're with the American. What do you think?
That's a hard one, man.
That's a hard one, right?
It's like the English one is so iconic. The Japanese one's just so good.
Yeah, it's fucking raw.
I don't know.
We're not going by the actual episode. We're just going by the opening, the intros. So if you didn't see it, it's okay.
Yeah, I know, just the intros.
Yeah.
I know, that's what I'm trying to say.
No,
I've X-Men, I have seen at least one or two Japanese episodes. So that's what I'm trying to say. Like,
okay.
I've seen the intros. Yeah. They are more aggressive, better intros, graphically designed. But the originals are too fire. The American original versions are too fire. Jubilee, Cyclops wildin', busting his shit. Like, yo, fucking, you got Beastman swings in, like, yo, lands on the X and shit. That's it. That's the original.
I'm gonna say a draw. It's rare we do this on here, but that's a draw to me.
Yeah.
The American one is iconic, just like you said. It's one that people can still, once they hear it, you could be in your 70s, 80s, 90s with dementia and hear that and go, somebody watch it, X-Men?
Yeah.
You just know, there's certain theme songs you can hear and go, yo, we're watching that old hits right there, that old fuego. But one day Jorge was just like, yo, have you ever seen the Japanese version of X-Men? And I was like, the cartoon? He goes, yeah. I'm like, nah. He sent me the intro. He said, just watch the intro, bro. That's all I asked. I watched the 2 intros. I was like, oh my God. If I was a Japanese kid, I would have been in the same boat as Ant. Like, yo, where's my cereal? I'm running. Like, this was theirs and that was ours. So, like, we have ours. And we might show them theirs, and they might be like, "That's cool. Well, let me show you ours," you know, and go from there. But I'm gonna hit you with one last one, and then we gonna move on. And the last one is another obvious one: Dragon Ball Z.
Oh, the Japanese version is way better. What is this? This is a question.
Just like Yu-Gi-Oh, the Japanese one is better because the English one is super lazy with the words.
Yeah, it's trash.
Super lazy.
And the intros are old. They don't.
I don't know. It's like I've never been a fan of the Japanese Dragon Ball Z opening. It's alright.
Dragon Ball.
So it's better than one man saying "Rock the Dragon." That's a sex
Dragon, rock the dragon, Dragon Ball Z.
I'd rather hear that than Chala.
Dragon, rock the Dragon Ball Z.
The artist low-key made a sexual term during a song the whole time. Remember that song "Rock the Boat" about fucking? Rock the Dragon. That's like, come on.
Nah, you're wild on that one. You're wild on that one. The Japanese intros is fucking way better.
Way better, bro. Both of them.
For that one?
Yeah. I think it's like 2 or 3.
Yeah, there's a bunch of them.
We're not gonna count Kai and Super. We're just saying Dragon Ball Z. So then Super's was.
Hey.
What was Kai?
What, the intro for Super was.
Kai was like.
Kai was just like, yeah. Kai was.
Kai was what?
I'd rather
was
that
the Kai one? Oh yeah, that was a classic. That was a classic.
I'd rather that opening.
I'm about to make that my ringtone. I'm about to make that my ringtone.
We Got Power was fire. We Got Power. Chala.
That one right there. I think that one.
And they had another one that was similar to Kai. It was like
that one kind of. That intro always. I felt like they stole that shit low key from Ninja Turtles.
What?
It kind of had the somewhat same flow to it, bro.
Kind of,
maybe.
I always said that, bro.
Somewhat?
I always said that. I would hear that shit. And I would hear that shit from far away in another room and be like, "Oh, Ninja Turtles on." Walk in and be like, "Oh, it's Dragon Ball Z." Fuck it, I'm still in here.
I said, "Oh, Dragon Ball Z."
This guy here.
How you get here?
Anyway, we're gonna. You know what? I feel inclined to probably do both of those this week. Maybe. We're definitely doing the Disney, the Pixar versus DreamWorks.
We save that one for the next one.
We could do it. Yeah, it's okay.
Yeah.
We'll make it work.
But yeah, we'll figure it out.
But we're gonna get it on there, people. So we're gonna pretty much wrap up here for tonight. But we're gonna finish as usual with our sleeper picks of the week. Either you guys ready?
Yeah,
to go
I actually
first?
have a sleeper pick of the week.
You want to go first?
Nah, yeah. My sleeper pick might be whack. Alright, so my sleeper pick of the week, guys, is a new show or semi-new show to Netflix. Maybe I'm pretty sure it's new. I just fucking got put onto it, and that's High Rise Invasion.
No, it's pretty good.
Yeah, High Rise Invasion, bro. If you've been skipping over that one because it does the trailer is not that like it doesn't really catch you. I don't know. The trailer wasn't it. Like the trailer wasn't it for me. But I did throw it on because I was like, let me see what's up. You know, podcast reason research. So I checked it out and I fucks with it, bro.
Yeah, it's a good show.
Yeah, the they call them the mask, the men in the mask, the people in the mask people. Yo, I fucks with those people. I really do. Their the psychiatrical play. I don't know the word. I can't. I'm just
psychological.
Yeah, the psychological. That's what it is. The psychological mind games that they play, and their whole point is crazy. It is crazy, bro. It's a good show. It got a little crazy with the God stuff a little bit, but it's still a good show though. I guess. I think you guys should check it out. High Rise Invasion, Netflix original. I believe it just dropped. Check it the fuck out.
All of those are facts.
Alright, so I'm going to continue with the manga trend. So my manga recommendation this week is Kaiju number 8, or also known as Monster number 8. And the story so far has been phenomenal. It's still early on, but hands down, it still has not disappointed. The fights are over the top, and I'm sure that's going to keep continuing. So That is my pick.
That is your pick, my
I fucks with that. And it was called Monster Number 8.
Monster Number 8.
Number 8.
Kaiju Number 8.
Kaiju Number 8.
Yeah, talking about kaijus, because it has to do with it.
Okay.
Netflix just dropped Pacific Rim anime.
Okay.
That was pretty good.
Yeah, Pacific Rim anime.
Mm-hmm.
The anime style they use is actually my most hated anime style.
The 3D style?
Yeah.
Yeah, I wasn't a big fan, but I'd rather that style over animation, I think.
I watched a couple episodes. I think I just watched it at a bad time. Like, I wasn't in the mood. So, I ended up switching it off. But, I did like Pacific Rim, so maybe I'll give it another shot. But the animation wasn't my thing.
Okay.
So Kaiju Number 8. Does that have anything to do with that? With Pacific Rim? Because Kaiju is a monster, so.
Yeah, Kaiju just means monster.
Oh,
and
it just means
that's
monster.
basically the point of the story. Is like there's these like low intelligent monsters and highly intelligent monsters, and they're slowly like trying to like invade and wipe out humanity.
Kaiju Number 8. I. That's Crunchyroll?
No, it's a manga.
No,
there's no anime.
Oh, it's
yeah,
a manga.
Kaiju Number 8. Yeah,
It's a manga. It's a sleeper manga.
Fingers crossed.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay. I like that. For the readers out there.
Yeah, he's keeping it for the readers.
I fucks with that.
Me too.
Yeah, I fucks with that.
I'm gonna keep. You know what? I'm gonna get an anime, but I'm gonna keep in the theme of Women's Month. I decided to swim through some of the top 25 list of when we found the IGN greatest anime and see ones that I haven't seen before. I gave Oran Host Club a try. I couldn't do it. But Monthly Girls Nozaki-kun is actually better than I thought. The main character is a woman, and she professes her love to a guy, but she tells the guy that she's a fan. She doesn't say she loves him. So the dude's like, oh, word, you a fan? Say less. Signs an autograph for her, and then she finds out that he's secretly a manga artist in high school, but he's a really good one. But nobody knows that he is. But it's so crazy, like the way they fall in love or whatever, but it's actually better than I thought. It does deserve to be on that list. It's actually a genius anime, and it's good for anybody who's a fan of comedies or romantic comedies or something like that. So Monthly Girls Nozaki-kun, also on Netflix, along with High Rise Invasion. So check those out when you want to. They're not a lot of episodes either one.
We just dropped some gems.
Just drop some gems. And like I said, folks, I be watching y'all recommendations and stuff. And shout out to my boy JR once again. He always be dropping gems. I don't think he's ever sent me any trash yet. And knock on wood, hopefully he doesn't. Yellowstone.
I know, yeah. Somebody, that's the second time.
Fire show, yeah, because I didn't watch it last time. I was like, I'm gonna go and watch it, and I watched it, and I was like, all right.
My boy also from work who be tuning into the show, I appreciate him. He suggested, I think Jorge suggested also, which was Reincarnation as a Slime.
Oh yeah, that's good. Yeah.
So my boy, he said that, and he actually asked us like, yo, he hasn't heard us talk about it that much. And I was like, well, maybe because we haven't all watched it. So, that's another sleeper. I believe Jorge did suggest that one day, though. Didn't you?
Yeah.
Yeah, he did, yeah. That's why I knew it sounded familiar. Even when my boy said it to me, I'm like, I think I heard of that.
All good.
I don't know what we were talking about.
Yeah. It's called Reincarnation of a Slime, right? That's Crunchyroll.
Yes, it is. Or Funimation. It's on both.
Yeah.
Crunchyroll, you can catch the sub, but if you want an English dub, it's on Funimation as well.
Yo, so we listen to you guys out
we
here,
listening.
man.
We're going to keep putting it out there for y'all.
And like we said, episode 10, first episode on Twitch.
First
episode on Twitch, First of many, The
Yes.
YouTube channel's out there. Instagram's out there. Twitch is now out there. We have a Twitter. We got an IG. We fucking out here. We are outside. We are outside. Alright? Nerds in the Hood. If you're looking for us, remember the S is a Z for Nerdz. Alright?
What he said. Couldn't have said it better myself. Check us out there. We're also on social media, Instagram and Twitter under the same name, Nerds in the Hood. Twitter, I actually put questions different days. You can comment on it. We can get a debate going. We've put polls up. The last poll we put up was pretty good. We asked what was the hottest fight in March in terms of anime that you saw. And in second place was Kawaki versus Garo from Boruto. But in first place was Odin versus Roger and Whitebeard catching 2 L's in 2 separate episodes on One Piece. So that made me happy because I was like, man, I'm going to have to put mad votes. But people did it themselves, so I ain't mad at it. I ain't mad at it.
How did our votes work out for the fuck out of here?
Oh, good question. So, with that, we did our last one that Jorge orchestrated himself about the 7 directors. Most of them were split a little down the middle. The only one I know that was like a unanimous about his debut film not being better than his original films was, if I'm right, I believe it was Robert Rodriguez. Who's the one that did Suicide Squad? David Ayer, right? Yeah, David Ayer was the one that was unanimous. Because I think it was because I fucked up and I put, just know that one of his other films was Suicide Squad, so base it off of that. And then mad people were just like, fuck out of here.
Now, the Baby Boy one was the one I was the most interested in. Because when I clicked on vote, I'm like, this shit says 50-50. I was like, whoa.
It was cut down the middle.
Yeah, there was some people that really felt that Friday was better than Baby Boy.
Yeah, so be ready for these.
Oh yeah, Boys in the Hood. Boys in the Hood.
So be ready for these, folks.
Baby Boy.
Yeah.
Well, there was a couple of people that thought that Boys in the Hood was better than Baby Boy. I was like, whoa, that's crazy.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm not saying that I didn't like Boys in the Hood. It's just that Baby Boy was just a hard movie.
It
was hard,
man. We said it. We said it was a lot that happened. A lot of beatdowns, deaths, all that. So look out for these folks. Whenever we do these, we try to do stuff that was the same of what we talked about, or just something fun for y'all, the fans. We appreciate y'all. So we doing this mainly for y'all. You feel me? So we're just gonna cap it here, and we appreciate y'all. Again, check us out all over the place under the same name, Nerdz, NerdZinTheHehood, all one together. That's the name of our show, Nerdz in the Hood. We out here every week. We try to do a live recording on Instagram Live and on Twitch and YouTube and hopefully more. And we also have our podcast streaming on Spotify, Anchor, Google Podcasts, Apple Podcasts, Overcast, and so much more, folks. But those are the main ones you can check us out on.
We growing, man. We growing.
Yeah.
So growing, man.
Keep
our family's growing.
Mm-hmm.
We get a lot of support.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Yes. I love it out here.
Yes. And we appreciate y'all. And we do know, because some of y'all probably going to write us, we did promise y'all a guest, but unfortunately things didn't work out. But in the near future, we will have that guest back on here again. But for now, it is us Nerds, and we taking care of y'all, and we making sure we entertaining y'all. You feel me? Because like we said, we do this for everybody that's sitting on dubs and watching English dubs.
Sitting on dubs. I love that.
Watching English dubs. So, we're going to cap it here.
Sitting on fofos. Wrapped in fofos.
Actually, my favorite line in that song is, because out of nowhere he just goes, GameCube, Nintendo. I was just like, what? It's like, he's just talking about some whole other shit, and then GameCube, Nintendo. And he must have just copped that. He was like, yo, that Wind Waker? Fuego. Smash Brothers Melee. Let's get it. These games is fire, bro. I'm going to talk about that in my next record. Anyway, Slim Thug, you a legend wherever you are. Anyway, folks, like I said, just be safe, and we'll see you next week. I'm Marvin Lattimore.
H-Son signing out.
And McGee.
And we are out of here, people.
Yo,
peace.
Thanks for tuning in.
Latest.